My name is Owen Austin. I'm a junior here at MHS. I'm in the EPS Academy, and one day you will see me on Broadway. I think my determination and work ethic is definitely something that makes me me. You know, if I have something that I want to do, I'm going to put my mind to it. I'm not going to quit. I'm not a quitter. I never have, never will. So I think that it's really important to persevere and to keep trying hard. If you're going to do something, you have big goals in mind, like being on Broadway, and that's something I have to do. So definitely being determined is something that makes me me. One of my favorite classes is probably my physics class or my AP Calculus class. I think just because those classes have been they've been really challenging classes. They require me to sort of think outside of the box, and I really appreciate that. And I think it's important to learn critical thinking skills and stuff like that. So I like the challenge, but I also like having to like apply myself and think. So I think that's really cool. So those are probably my favorite classes. I think I've always had a passion and love for performing. But it was sort of in the last year, my sophomore year, that I realized that A, was like a viable career option for me, and B, that I really loved doing it. You know, we went without like theater and arts and stuff like that for years back in 2020 when COVID started. And so coming back, being able to play Lumiere in our high school production of Beauty and the Beast, that really opened my eyes and like restored my love for performing. And I did a show over the summer, and I'm doing Footloose now. So I think sort of having that experience rekindled the flame inside of me for my love of performing. I think the experience of performing for me is really impactful and empowering for me. Just to see, well, firstly, just to be able to get out there and do something like that, remember 205 lines, and get out there and sing Be Our Guest with everything in me. It's just really cool to be able to do something like that, and then to see how other people are reacting positively to something that I'm doing, my art that I'm passionate about. It's really beautiful to see. I think, especially in this industry, it's really difficult to have like a set goal in mind. I mean, I want to perform on Broadway, but like, what does that look like? It's hard to sort of gauge how far you'll be able to make it, but that really is ultimately my dream. Doesn't matter what show, doesn't matter with who or where, off or on Broadway, just performing somewhere, doing musical theater, and singing and acting is what I want to do in performing. To me, Manchester means home. I mean, I was born and raised here. All my friends are from here. You know, I'm gone through schools here. So just a sense of community and a sense of sort of peacefulness. You know, every time we go away from Manch, I know I'm coming home to something that I love and people that I love. So I would say that, yeah, Manchester to me means home. Even though I sort of live and breathe music, that's not totally what I do. I'm super involved here in MHS as well. I'm one of the co-presidents for my junior class, so I work a lot in student advocacy, making sure everybody's voices are being heard. I'm also a member of the National Honor Society, and I am an academically rigorous student, as some might say. I'm taking 4 college-level courses in a packed schedule, so I am busy, but I love it. It's what keeps me going. I think as a musical artist, you sort of just want to reach people and make people feel something by your art and your work. And I think that's the impact that I want to leave on Manchester in the community, is like they know me for being that guy who does theater and being that guy who does acting. And so I think that's really my lasting impact that I want to leave on the community, just knowing me for the stuff that I love doing, and the feeling that I brought people when they were watching me perform.